Fight!
Having a good holster system, a good belt setup for your tactical defense is really important. And one of the things that I've seen a lot of times when being out at many of the competitive shoots that I do or many of the courses is people that are just ill prepared to be able to be effective with their firearm and their magazines. So just recently I received a wonderful gift from one of my buddies, Robert at US Grunt Gear. And he sent me his ultimate custom pistol rig with AR magazine pouches. And this is a really incredible system to be able to put together to have a solid platform for your firearm and for your magazines.
Me?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's where he wants us right.
Fight!
Now it starts out with the belt, and the belt is one of the most important elements of this system. And this is a 1 3/4 inch double stitched webbing belt. So it has rigidity, but yet it's soft and it has comfort. So the draws are very solid. You know where it is, it's not going to shift. One good thing too is the holster itself is very well made. In fact, this is a carbon fiber Kydex, which is an excellent, very smooth, a really high quality Kydex holster. There's a lot of guys out there making Kydex right now, and a lot of good ones, but you need to be careful because really having something that you're trusting your life on is important to pick something that is really high quality. Of course, the speed pouches themselves for your magazines are very slick, very smooth. And then for the AR. Here, this has the Cobra buckle. And the Cobra buckle is one of the best state-of-the-art buckle systems out there. And he does offer some different designs with the loop, with fasteners that are a little less expensive. But this is really one of the best on the market. Now, one of the things I really like about the contractor belt itself is that when it pulls off, there's a Velcro backing. And then there's also an inner belt that has the Velcro all the way around. So you're able to just wear this through the loops, and then when you want to put your belt back on, you just strap it right on and you're ready to go. Especially if you're at a range all day and you need to have some comfort, especially when it's warm. But to be honest with you, on the last defensive pistol shoot that I shot, this stayed on my belt the whole time. I didn't even consider taking it off because it's very comfortable and it's very well balanced. The three important factors with any kind of rig system is, of course, quality. Quality is super important because it's going to hold up. Also with comfort, because typically you're wearing this for an extended period of time. So comfort's very important. And then ease of use. And that's, how the everything functions in the gear. And, even quality sometimes can have hiccups with design. It can be a really quality product, but it may not be up to the best efficiency for drawing and for using your magazines or whatever you're using it for. This is a really super quality system, but yet it is really highly functional. And as I was saying before, I had worn this in a recent defensive pistol class all day long without even thinking about taking it off. It was just that comfortable. And but if I needed to, I could. And especially in hot weather, it's usually important to do so. I just wanted to show you a few things of some of the details. Now you can see with the Kydex, it is more of the carbon fiber-esque look. And this is a really new kind of Kydex that's been coming out lately. And it really has a very smooth finish on it. Now one thing that's really important to do with your mag setup or any kind of Kydex is to spray a little bit of silicone in here. Now to be honest with you, I've used these without spraying silicone. But typically I will spray some silicone. It'll help. It'll impregnate the Kydex itself, and then it'll make it very easy to slip in and out. The good thing is with these mag holders is that it does hold them into place. So it makes a real quick access. There is some tension, and then you can increase or decrease the tension here on these side plates. So everything is ready for you to be able to make this fit you as an individual shooter. And of course an excellent solid system attached to the belt. And then here we can see the belt just a little bit better. It is a double stitched 1 3/4 inch webbing. And Robert really does a fantastic job with his belts, his tactical vest, some of the best I've ever seen, actually. In fact, it's funny, I call Robert the Maxpedition of the tactical gear side. So he really goes overboard in making sure the stitching is double stitched, everything where the stress points. And again, he uses a lot of this stuff in his competitive shooting. He does a lot of 3-gun and other type competitive shooting. In fact, he's a grandmaster IPSC shooter and also a former Marine, like I mentioned before. But he knows this gear, he uses it. It's not something that is an afterthought. Of course, we have Robert's logo for the U.S. Grunt Gear. I think that is pretty cool. He also has a keeper here for your keys. You can put this, it's got the eye-ring clips. You can put this on, and then this actually will slip down in your pocket. So you can kind of keep your keys out of the way, but you're not going to lose your keys. And when you're in any kind of competitive shoot where you're on the ground or you're running or you're going around barriers, things can fall out of your pocket. So this will keep your keys in place or whatever else you want to put on here.
Ready! Fight!
And there's a lot of room to put other things. In a real tactical type situation, you may want to have a small little admin pouch or a med kit attached to here, a flashlight or whatever, and this will just give you that option. Now, even though this is made for a Glock 17, which that's what I use, this can be used to whatever specification you want, whatever holster, whatever pistol you use, whatever magazines you need. Same with the AR mags. You may be shooting an AK, you may be doing something different. All this can be done at US Grunt Gear. And again, this is a custom setup. You can customize your setup however you want to, because Robert specializes in customizing your gear. Here's the inner belt, and of course I just keep it all wound up, makes it really easy. Which this can be used not only for this pistol rig, but it can also be used for just the contractor's belt itself and the Infidel war belt. Now, I can't really just give you a price on this. In fact, this was a gift to me from Robert. We've done a lot of stuff together, and he's just a great guy. And he just sent this to me, and he didn't expect anything in return. But I'm going to tell you, I just wanted to really show you guys something incredible that's out there that's great for self-defense, great for competitive shooting, tactical, whatever you use. This is a great setup. And to be honest with you, having a good belt system is so important. Don't go cheap on your belt system. Don't go cheap on your holsters. Get something really nice. It'll last you for many years. And the good thing is about Robert is you call down there, you'll get somebody live on the phone. You get the guys that are actually working in the shop, able to help you do what needs to be done, answer your questions, and be able to take care of you and fill your needs, whatever they are. So don't skimp on your holster systems. Don't skimp on your defensive setup. Now make sure you check out US Grunt Gear. Of course, I'll have all the information down below. Robert is a former Marine. He's also just a great craftsman when it comes to putting this stuff together. And he sends a lot of things overseas for testing in the field with the guys over in Afghanistan. So he's really putting together some systems that really work and that hold up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. and it really is slick. It's like blah 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 blah.